paling tertinggi apa kak? Paling tertinggi kayak sekali tertinggi. Bisa.
You created a business. Now, create videos for your business, easily and instantly, with Vimeo Create. Video to help you show off your products and bump up your sales. With hundreds of pre-made templates designed to get your videos performing their best. Plus unlimited stock clips, custom animations, and smart editing tools to help make your message pop. Just share your videos, get views, and watch your business grow. Start making video with Vimeo Create.
Each of us has a dream, an aspiration to something greater, and someone who inspires us to take action. The Binomo trading platform is now in Philippines for you to go towards your dreams. Join 20 million users from more than 130 countries. Binomo, Dream bigger, act faster.
Sige. Ayan, ready na.
Good day, traders. Anthony Isguera here from Learn to Trade Philippines. Sino nga ba si Learn to Trade Philippines? We actually specializes on teaching people, all walks of life, how to understand the Forex market, how you can take advantage of this market. So if you want to know how to do it properly, join my online seminar. It's an online Forex seminar. You will be learning, number one, my favorite strategy. Ano nga ba ang ginagamit kong strategy sa pagpo-forex trading and the best time to use it? Number two, ano nga ba ang mga characters of a forex trader na kailangan mong iwasan? Basically, being a greedy trader or a fearful trader. Napaka-importanteng kontrolin mo ang emotion mo sa forex trading. And number three, forex trading should not take you hours in a day. 1 hour per day lang to. It's a 1 hour activity per day. It doesn't mean that you need to quit your job, you need to lose your business and just focus on forex trading. No. Just get this forex trading activity on top of the income streams that you currently have. Isang oras na negosyo lamang to sa isang araw. Learn how to do it properly and learn from the best educators. Learn to Trade Philippines. Join my free 3-hour online seminar so you can learn it all from me. So paano? Kita-kita tayo doon. Goodbye!
Hello, and welcome to part 2 of our presentation on quality metrics. Objective quality scores can help you assess the integrity of your nucleic acid samples and generate robust next-generation sequencing results. Successful NGS data is based on high-integrity samples. Agilent automated electrophoresis instruments offer several quality metrics that assess the sample integrity of different sample types for various sequencing applications. Let's take a closer look.
DNA integrity number, or DIN, and GQN are DNA quality metrics that measure genomic DNA, or gDNA quality. Intact gDNA is observed as a single band on the gel image or a single peak at a size greater than 60,000 base pairs, as seen here in the electropherogram. However, when DNA is degraded, a smear can be observed in the lower molecular weight area of the gel image. The DIN value can range between 1 to 10, with 10 indicating high-quality gDNA and 1 indicating poor quality or highly degraded material. DIN can be used for a variety of sample types, including fresh tissue and blood, frozen tissue, and FFPE samples.
Cell-free DNA, or cfDNA, is an increasingly important sample type for human disease and cancer studies. Cell-free DNA can be challenging to analyze because samples tend to be low in yield, are comprised of a wide variety of fragment sizes, and may be contaminated with high molecular weight DNA. The percent cfDNA quality metric is specifically used to measure cell-free DNA compared to the total DNA present in your sample. In addition, it also measures the concentration of high molecular weight DNA fragment contamination.
RNA integrity number, or RIN, or its equivalent, RIN-E and RQN, are similar to DIN and GQN, except they help assess the quality of RNA. Samples that yield higher values are generated by intact molecules and are more likely to produce robust NGS results. You can observe this by noting 2 sharp ribosomal peaks in the electropherogram and noting the high RIN value. However, if the RNA is degraded, the ribosomal RNA peaks will be observed as an increased smear in the low molecular weight area and by a lower RIN value.
The analysis of RNA FFPE tissue is of special interest. While FFPE sample preservation is essential, it can promote sample degradation of both DNA and RNA. A preferred quality metric for RNA FFPE samples is the DV200. This quality metric analyzes how much of the sample is comprised of RNA fragments that are 200 nucleotides in length or longer. The greater the DV200, the more likely the FFPE RNA sample will yield successful NGS data.
The Agilent Automated Electrophoresis portfolio offers multiple solutions to help you easily implement quality control testing in your NGS workflow. Our robust portfolio offers instruments that provide DNA and RNA quality metrics, as well as quality measures for unique sample types, such as FFPE tissues and cell-free DNA. Start optimizing your NGS results by adding quality measures into your NGS library preparation workflow today.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me once again, Jocelyn Vlogs. Today guys, I'm going to show you around in Kowloon side. As you can see, the tower over there. Nice, isn't it? Beautiful, right? So nice. I like the view here. Look, so beautiful, right? Sorry, nagtitik up ng picture kasi, guys. Okay, guys. Mas madilim. Ayan o. We have to go that side. Oh. Saan ba yun, Ma'am Sue? Saan tayo dadaan? Ganda eh. Parang portrait. Tapos sa baba, oh.
So I've got my essay written, and I've been working on it for about a week. So now I'm going to show you how I use Grammarly to edit. Okay, so here's my essay, and I'm going to click through Grammarly suggestions in the right panel. Your sentence may be unclear or hard to follow. Consider rephrasing. That's true. This is much better. I didn't know my writing contained so many run-on sentences until I started using Grammarly. Okay, this paragraph may be too long. Consider starting a new one here. It is too long. And that is the perfect spot to break it up. Let's add a comma here. Affect and effect always get me. Okay, so now we're done editing, and now it's time to check for plagiarism. And looks like I forgot to add a citation here. It's good looking out. Grammarly gives me peace of mind when I'm writing, but what I like more is that it's also teaching me how to write and communicate better. So if you're a student, you're gonna be happy you got Grammarly.
Hi, Ma'am Shi. Ma'am Shi treat. Si birthday celebration. Smile. Oo, birthday celebrant. Ma'am Shi. Ganda. Our food. Ma'am Shi. Oo nga pala. Live dapat. Ganda. Iba naman yung mga sa bagay. Okay. Ang ganda eh. Ayan. Oh. Kaya nga. Red na red yung carpet. May ano na, ilaw. Oh. Salamin. Ang ganda oh. Di ba? Mm-mm. Balik. Yung light. Ano?
cryptocurrency, where fortunes can be made overnight. And 2021 is the hottest year on record. Bitcoin set a new all-time high. Ethereum achieved its highest price in history. And as we speak, Bitcoin and hundreds of smaller cryptocurrencies are exploding even higher, making early investors extremely wealthy. Now, if you've been sitting on the sidelines, get ready, because your time is running out. Hello, everyone. I'm John Burke, and welcome to the American Crypto Summit, the final countdown. And with me today, the man that was voted the #1 most trusted man in crypto, according to 130,000 analysts, Teeka Tiwari. Now, according to Teeka, we are less than 30 days away from what could be the most profitable event, the final countdown. And make no mistake, this event will be massive. It will trigger explosive growth, and it's already underway. All told, we've identified seven billionaires preparing for this massive shift. Now, originally, the final countdown was scheduled to happen next summer, 2022. However, get this. This final countdown will now happen weeks ahead of schedule, starting this December, which is why you must act as soon as December 1st, 2021. Now, we will be covering a lot of ground today, and if you would like to review our research, please refer to our details and disclosures page just below. Here's the question. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Teeka Tiwari. Teeka, thank you for agreeing to come on air. I know this was short notice. Appreciate you being here.
John, it's great to be here, and I can't wait to dive in.
I can't either. And I know that we're under time-sensitive circumstances, so let me just quickly bring everybody up to speed for a second, please, sir, if I could. Teeka Tiwari's career spanned 3 separate decades on Wall Street as a vice president at Shearson Lehman and as a hedge fund manager. And in 2016, Teeka joined Palm Beach Research Group, where he shares his predictions with over 600,000 people around the globe. And when it comes to crypto, his track record is unmatched. Teeka has identified the #1 crypto every year since 2016. He first recommended Bitcoin at $428 and Ethereum at $9. Can you imagine? Both recommendations soared as high as 170x higher and as high as 480x higher. And in 2000, the table on a lesser-known crypto coin trading for just 1,500x higher in 11 months. Anyone who followed Teeka's advice, putting $1,000 into this recommendation alone, open to peak, could have watched it soar to $1.5 million in 11 months. And Teeka's crypto recommendations have returned 281% on average since 2016. 4x better than investing legends Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, and Carl Icahn combined. You know, Teeka, you've achieved a remarkable track record. It really is, and the world is really taking notice. Because of your highly accurate predictions, you were named the world's #1 most trusted crypto expert in an independent poll of over 130,000 analysts. And considering that we are just days away from what you say could be the most important, profitable event in crypto history, well, I got to say, I think we're in the right place with the right time, with the right guy. So glad you're here. How does all this make you feel?
John, you're going to make me blush. I'm a pretty low-key guy. What's remarkable is back in 2016, I talked about the world that we're living in right now. When I first recommended crypto back in 2016, though, people thought I was crazy. They said they called me irresponsible. Now look at where we are today. We're seeing massive crypto adoption coming from the very, very top of our financial system. I'm talking about Wall Street, Silicon Valley, and billionaires. You've got people like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon, Citibank, Wells Fargo, State Street, and Morgan Stanley. John, this is the creme de la creme, the most powerful of financial institutions in the world today. And they're deploying billions of dollars into the crypto market. If you look at Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, and Google, they're all making critical moves to get into crypto. John, this is beyond big. In all my time as an investor, including a career that spanned 3 separate decades on Wall Street, through the raging dot-com boom, I've never seen anything like this. But I got to tell you, I know this is going to be hard to swallow, but John, this is just a preview of what's coming next. It's an opening act. So I know we've talked about this offline. Sometimes you feel like you've missed out. I'm here to tell you, John, everybody watching right now, is that you haven't, at least not yet. If you're new to the crypto world and all of this seems overwhelming, daunting, don't worry. We all had to start in that place. I remember the first time I bought crypto, it seemed so complicated. What I can promise you is that you'll learn everything you need to know to get positioned today. What's important right now is that this final countdown has been moved up to happening as soon as Wednesday, December 1st. And this event can only happen one time. Now, I have to tell you, just like I told people back in 2016 when Bitcoin was trading at around $400, if you miss it, that's it. There are no second chances. You never had a chance to buy Bitcoin again at $400. I never want to see anybody go through that type of regret that people went through back in 2016. And so here's what I've decided to do. To make sure you're prepared, I'm going to give away my #1 crypto recommendation today for free. This is my absolute must-buy crypto, but you must buy it before December 1st.
Well, you heard him, folks. Today, Tika will reveal the name of his #1 final countdown crypto recommendation for free. Now, it's critically important you get positioned before Wednesday, December 1st, 2021. Tika's free crypto recommendations he's given for various crypto events for his services have soared over 21x on average. So what I'm saying is that this could be extremely valuable to you. Okay, Tika, I have a lot of questions here. We have a lot to unpack. First and foremost, tell me, what's the name of your #1 crypto recommendation? Is it Bitcoin?
John, I'm going to tell you that I love Bitcoin. And if anybody watching here doesn't own Bitcoin, please do yourself a favor and at least buy some Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is not my #1 crypto recommendation today. Well, it's 5 years ago, but not today. Today, I'm here to tell you about a smaller cryptocurrency. In 2021 alone, we've seen this crypto grow 4 times faster than Bitcoin. And over the next decade, I believe it could become one of the most valuable assets in the world. I'm talking about one single crypto being more valuable than Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, and even Google. And I believe the final countdown event this December will be the critical step in making this happen. Now, I've already identified 7 billionaires who've literally been in a buying frenzy for this one crypto, and they're not the only ones. JP Morgan says big money, and I'm talking about heavy-hitting institutional money, is rotating from Bitcoin to buy this one crypto. Now, there's only one reason that you are moving into will outperform Bitcoin. And here, I have to agree with them. It doesn't mean Bitcoin won't do well. It just means that the asset that I'm going to reveal today will likely do an order of magnitude better. And Goldman Sachs expects this crypto could soon become the most valuable cryptocurrency in the whole world. But as exciting as this is, I'm even more excited about what's coming next, because when the final countdown happens, I expect this one crypto and a small handful of others will see extraordinary gains, bigger and faster than anything we've seen this year or any past years. So if you're thinking, look, okay, I'll give this crypto stuff a shot. I'll hear you out. Then I will say that I urge you to take action now, because come Wednesday, December 1st, it could be too late.
So how do you take it? Let me ask you this. How can you make such an urgent and timely prediction like that?
This is not me gazing into a crystal ball, John, and trying to make a prediction the way that people do in the traditional stock market. This event, the final countdown deadline, it's coded. It's hardwired into this one crypto. And not a lot of people are aware of it. And on December 1st, the clock strikes 0. For you to understand how important this date is, you have to understand how explosive the crypto market has been so far. John, you remember the dot-com boom, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. I think everybody does. It was this major leap forward in technology, and it launched a decade-long bull market. And you know what's interesting about that, since you brought that up, Tika, looking back then, it seems obvious, but I remember back then, no one could have imagined how big and how fast our whole world would change because of it.
You hit an excellent point, John. It's really hard to recognize these massive shifts when you're in the middle of them. But anyone who was smart enough to pay attention, to set themselves up for this shift, had the chance to make a killing. Now, we haven't seen anything like it in over 20 years, this type of wealth creation. So if you missed it, this could be your second chance. If you missed the dot-com boom, this is your second chance. Because right now, it's the dot-com boom, except now it's happening in crypto. And I'll be very clear, those aren't my words. This is coming from Mark Andreessen. Forbes calls this guy one of the most powerful people in tech. And he's on record saying crypto, a world-changing technology on the level of the internet. So what does that mean? Let me show you. Let's rewind to 1990. It's essentially day one for the internet. In a single decade, from 1990 to the year 2000, we go from essentially no one online to nearly half of the households in America surfing the internet. Now you have to understand, this is gigantic, massive growth, faster than anything we've ever seen before in the history of the United States. In 10 years, we go from 0 to over 100 million people online, and it was an all-out frenzy. And the companies that made it happen handed investors fortunes. In early 1990, Microsoft was trading for $1.21 a share, split adjusted. By the end of the decade, Microsoft soared to 120 bucks. Amazon shot up 5,350% in 3 years. John, we're talking about making 53 times your money in 3 years. America Online exploded 70,626%. And many more behind-the-scenes tech companies shot up even higher. Qualcomm soared 16,484%. EMC shot up more than 69,900%. And Dell, well, it exploded 120,000%. We're talking about turning $5,000 in 1990 to more than $6 million by the year 2000, by the end of the decade. And some experts are predicting crypto and the technology that makes it possible will be 10 to 100 times bigger than the internet.
Okay, but hold on a second, Tika. I mean, in hindsight, these look fantastic, right? But these are some of the best performers of the 90s. That was over 20 years ago.
That's the problem, John. You see, most people ignore these transformational shifts while they're happening because they're in the middle of it, but they don't really see it. And it's a huge mistake. And I made the same mistake myself in the 90s. Here's what I learned. When it comes to technology, history always repeats itself. It happened with the railroads. It happened with energy. It happened with telecom. It happened with the auto industry. It happened with the internet. Every single time. In cryptocurrency, it's no exception. Here's what I mean, John. This is critically important for everybody watching right now. Every innovation that happens in a society follows what's called the adoption curve. It has 5 phases. And if you can understand this curve, you can get rich from technology. Phase 1, innovation. This is when a brand new technology goes from an idea to a prototype stage. It's kind of the make it or break it moment. You know, many technologies will never make it out of this phase because they never mass appeal. Think of something like the Newton Apple, for instance. You never got out of phase 1. Phase 2 is the early adoption phase. And this is where investors, they just make a life-changing amount of money. They find a company with a breakthrough technology while it's still small, and the sky's the limit. Phase 3 is what is called the bandwagon phase. Now, at this point, the technology is showing serious growth, and the crowd is starting to wake up and starting to rush in. And phase 4 and 5 are what we call equilibrium. This is where everything slows down. At this point, practically everyone uses the technology, and unfortunately, the biggest profits have already been made. Now, understanding this simple diagram, I'll say it again, is critical to your success and to your future.
Tika, let me ask you this. Where do you think we're at in the crypto market on this diagram that you're showing?
We're at the very end of phase 2, on the cusp of entering phase 3. The crowd is starting to rush in. And as we speak, we're moving from this early adoption stage into this hyper adoption phase. Today, over 100 million people own crypto, and you can use cryptocurrency to buy a car, a book, a plane ticket, pay your mortgage, even cover college tuition. It's now accepted at some of the world's biggest retailers, Whole Foods, Starbucks, Home Depot. You can even use it to buy tickets to your favorite pro sport, including the NHL, NFL, NBA, and MLB. And here's what gets me really excited about all of this. Crypto and the technology behind it is expected to create $8.6 trillion in new wealth. And by some estimates, cryptocurrency has created as many as 85,000 new crypto millionaires. And that's just this year. So if you're wondering, is this crypto business really worth it? Is it real? I'm telling you, it absolutely is. Now, are there risks? Of course there are. Nothing is guaranteed. For me, though, the risk of doing nothing, of ignoring this opportunity, is, in my opinion, the biggest risk. I want you to remember that in less than 30 days, the final countdown event could send the crypto market soaring.
Guys.
Mang Tomas, Mang Tomas. Mang Tomas ang sarsa ng bayan, pang ulam at pang pulutan, bida sa bawat handaan, ang daming nababagayan. Mang Tomas, Mang Tomas. Bawat kagat ay macho, ganado, bagay lahat, walang talo, mas gaganahan ka lalo pag Mang Tomas ang kasalo. Kala mo pang leksyon o liempo lang, Olaranda.
Hello, and welcome to part 2 of our presentation on quality metrics. Objective quality scores can help you assess the integrity of your nucleic acid samples and generate robust next-generation sequencing results. Successful NGS data is based on high-integrity samples. Agilent automated electrophoresis instruments offer several quality metrics that assess the sample integrity of different sample types for various sequencing applications. Let's take a closer look.
DNA integrity number, or DIN and GQN, are DNA quality metrics that measure genomic DNA, or gDNA quality. Intact gDNA is observed as a single band on the gel image or a single peak at a size greater than 60,000 base pairs, as seen here in the electropherogram. However, when DNA is degraded, a smear can be observed in the lower molecular weight area of the gel image. The DIN value can range between 1 to 10, with 10 indicating high-quality gDNA and 1 indicating poor quality or highly degraded material. DIN can be used for a variety of sample types, including fresh tissue and blood, frozen tissue, and FFPE samples.
Cell-free DNA, or cfDNA, is an increasingly important sample type for human disease and cancer studies. Cell-free DNA can be challenging to analyze because samples tend to be low in yield, are comprised of a wide variety of fragment sizes, and may be contaminated with high molecular weight DNA. The percent cfDNA quality metric is specifically used to measure cell-free DNA compared to the total DNA present in your sample. In addition, it also measures the concentration of high molecular weight DNA fragment contamination.
RNA integrity number, or RIN, or its equivalent, RIN-E and RQN, are similar to DIN and GQN, except they help assess the quality of RNA. Samples that yield higher values are generated by intact molecules and are more likely to produce robust NGS results. You can observe this by noting 2 sharp ribosomal peaks in the electropherogram and noting the high RIN value. However, if the RNA is degraded, the ribosomal RNA peaks will be observed as an increased smear in the low molecular weight area and by a lower RIN value.
The analysis of RNA FFPE tissue is of special interest. While FFPE sample preservation is essential, it can promote sample degradation of both DNA and RNA. A preferred quality metric for RNA FFPE samples is the DV200. This quality metric analyzes how much of the sample is comprised of RNA fragments that are 200 nucleotides in length or longer. The greater the DV200 value, the more likely the FFPE RNA sample will yield successful NGS data.
The Agilent Automated Electrophoresis portfolio offers multiple solutions to help you easily implement quality control testing in your NGS workflow. Our robust portfolio offers instruments that provide DNA and RNA quality metrics, as well as quality measures for unique sample types, such as FFPE tissues and cell-free DNA. Start optimizing your NGS results by adding quality measures into your NGS library preparation workflow today.
Ano kaya ito? May ano? Bakit kayo? Wala naman. Ay, may bata. Diyos ko. Hindi ako kukunin niya. Dito lang sa gilid. Oh. Ang ganda, oh. Wow. Ang cute naman nung nilagay nilang mga ano. Imagine mo yun, no? Yung tulay. Ang cute. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa kanina, oh. Parang ano, di ba? Ang ganda. Pangbata talaga niya. Doon tayo sa ano. Mali, inukutan natin. Tara. Ha? Pwede? Pwede? Ang ganda talaga, oh. Hanggang dito, Ma'am Shi. Oh, siguro cycling ano to, no, Ma'am Shi? Ay, hindi. May red siya. Oh, kaya pala, tignan mo ang ganda, Ma'am Shi, oh.
Inaano niya yung mga rights ng mga bata, kaya
Ayan, no.
oo, yan ang gamit nila.
Ayan, no. Pan playland. Oh.
Hindi naman tayo bata.
Oo. Kuha ba siya, Ma'am Shi? Ay, oo. Pag gano'n, no.
Ay, nagkakawa siya. Ganyan, no?
Ano mo siya, Ma'am Shi? Ayan, no. Oh. Ha? Sino? Ay, ako? Ano ba yan? Sorry. Andi anta. Guys, sa baba may may wedding events. Yan, no. Kikita nyo ba? Ayan. Printed sa Noah's Ark. May wedding events. Mamaya makikita natin, ha? Yung ikakasal siguro kahit na malayo kasi hindi tayo pwedeng magpahalatang nangunguha ng view. Patingin. Oo nga, tapos ganyan pa. Bukya. Ano ba yan? Kakaloka. Ma'am Shi, hippopotamus. Ikot-ikot tayo guys para makita nyo yung views guys. Yung mga naka-display dito sa Noah's Ark. Yan ang mga animals. Kita nyo sa likod ko. Yan. Oh, si Ma'am Shi nandun sa likod ko rin. Yan. See? All kinds of animals. Sama lang kayong ikot sa akin, guys. Para nang sa ganun ay makita nyo. Ha? Ayan. Mayroon din ako sa bahay niyan eh. Ito? Itong halaman na to, Ma'am Shi. Oh, hindi yan aloe vera. Iba yung tawag dyan. Ang galing, oh. Ano? Ha? No battery? Ay, ako din, di ko rin alam kung may battery pa to o wala na. Ano ba yan? Wala ka ng battery? Oh, low battery. Wow, lamig, Banshel, lamig! Woo! Ano yung tawag dito, Mamsi? Shop. Wow? Ngayon lang ako nakakita ng ganyan, ha? Ganyan, ito pala yung tawag. Okay ka lang, Ma'am Shi? Ha? Okay ka lang? Nakakuha ka na? Ha? Ano? Nakakuha ka na ng video mo?